Alright, so as you can see, the Cybertruck has a new update, 2024.26.3.1. Let's go ahead and install it. Alright, so you can see install 2024.26.3.1. It's going to take about 55 minutes, and yeah, you won't be able to drive or use the touchscreen, and the car alarm may be disarmed for a short duration. Alright, so let's go. Preparing the update. You can see software update is about to begin. No, I don't want to cancel. It says it'll start in about 2 minutes. The release note only shows the old stuff, so we gotta wait till it finishes installing to see the actual release notes. So I'll see you guys once the update's done. Alright, bye for now. Here you can see what it looks like on the screen. Software updating to 2024.26.3.1. Updating autopilot, driver assistance, and dash cam disabled. Do not drive until complete. Are we gonna get self-driving after this update? Let's find out. Huh, it's 1 a.m. now. The screen went black and it's been sitting there for a while. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it will come back soon. Alright, it finally came back on after like 4 minutes and it just restarted again. So it's probably almost done. Alright, came back up with that. So probably should be ready soon. Alright, starting back up. Software updating. Right, rebooting, driving disabled, do not drive until complete. The air and all the lights came back on. And oh, it's finally here. Alright, let's see, what do we got? So it's probably still doing stuff. There's all this new blue dots here. These new blue dots. What is this? It's showing a little nighttime moon here. So let's see. What do we see? Accent lights. What's new? Night only? Is that? I think that's new. Alright. What's the schedule here? I don't know what's new. What's new? Precondition? Automatically adjust. Oh. Okay, you can set the cabin temperature and warm your battery at a set time, I guess. Safety, what's new here? Parental controls. So you can set, that's new. I didn't know that. Okay, well, it says it's new. Yeah, I don't know what that charge. I guess you can set multiple schedules. Is that it? What else? Arcade. We have YouTube Music and Amazon Music now. That's cool. What's new in the games? I don't see any blue dots here. Okay, YouTube Music, Amazon Music. What happens in YouTube Music here? It's loading. I'm surprised. Normally it would pop up a thing that shows all the changes. It didn't do anything. Maybe it's still starting up. It's connected to Wi-Fi. That's just spinning non-stop. What about Amazon Music? That's going to spin non-stop as well. Let's go into software. I wonder if there's any upgrades. Is it my Wi-Fi being weird? What is it connected to? Let's connect to that and see if that makes a difference. Is it not connecting? What's going on here? Didn't connect. Yeah, I think it's probably still booting up. You see that? Like, it's not connected to the internet yet. So let's go to software. Let's take a look here. So we're on version 12. 2024.26.3.1. Yeah, I don't think we have self-driving stuff yet, but let's see. Release notes. So YouTube Music is added here. As you can see, listen to over 100 million songs ad-free with your YouTube Premium or Music Premium account. Access your library to see all your liked and added songs. Playlists you create and artists and podcasts you subscribe to. Requires premium connectivity or an active Wi-Fi connection, right? Amazon Music, here you can see. Prime members get access to over 100 million songs in shuffle mode, all access playlists, plus the largest catalog of top ad-free podcasts. Upgrade to Amazon Music Unlimited for full on-demand access. Requires premium connectivity or an active Wi-Fi connection. Okay. Castle Doombad Classic, so that's updated, I guess. Demo has been replaced with the full version. Cool, so it's no longer a demo, you get the full version of the game. Okay. Full touch support packed with more than 70 new levels. Endless content. Challenge yourself in this trap-based tower defense game against hordes of goody two-shoed heroes invading your castle. Alright, what else? Parental controls. So you can now enable parental controls with a pin on your vehicle, set maximum speed limit, and limit acceleration to chill, turn on safety features such as the speed limit warning, automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, configure night curfew to receive notifications through your Tesla mobile app when the vehicle is driven past curfew, enable parental controls from the vehicle or the Tesla mobile app. Right, navigate to control safety parentals controls, follow the instructions on screen and provide a PIN. Drivers can't disable the controls or change the setting without re-entering the PIN. Navigation to sub-destinations. Okay, now when you enter a navigation destination, you can select a sub-destination, such as a specific terminal at the airport to get more accurate routing details. Cool. Weather forecast, so I guess that's what this little thingy is. Oh yeah, you can see the weather here, right? It's just gonna be cloudy, no rain, no chance of rain, humidity 78%. 78%? It's not humid here at all. What is that? Okay, well, anyways, vehicle status bar now shows the local weather conditions alongside, go back. Alongside the temperature when air quality is poor, your vehicle also shows an AQI symbol as an index value. Tap the temperature on your touchscreen to see details. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it. Go back. Oh, it finally finished the update. Right, so it went back on its own back to the beginning. That's why it keeps doing that. Tap the temperature on your touchscreen, see details about your local weather forecast, such as the weather condition, highs and lows of the day, and the chance of rain. Requires premium connectivity. Schedule charge and preconditioning. Okay. So from the redesigned menu or the Tesla mobile app, schedule charging or preconditioning for your vehicle. Why does it keep doing that? Stop it. Okay, you can select a location, schedule a one-off, repeat specific times or days of the week, and also control when charging starts and stops. To schedule your charge and preconditioning, tap control, schedule, and yeah, it requires the mobile app to be on 4.34.5 or newer probably. Okay, security improvements. Update includes important security fixes and improvements, and then other updates. So stop going back. Let me get rid of that and then do it again. Oh, is there another update? It's downloading another update. Oh, game updates. Okay. So that's probably why it's going to keep redoing that, because it keeps downloading updates. Alright. Battle of Polytopia. I don't know. That's not in English. Something Midnight Skin update. Alright. Creates graves, build crypts, and summon demons from the graves and Dark Force. Okay. So vampire survivors. Laboratory update. Discover the secret dark mysteries with new character, power-up achievements, stages, and weapons. When in auto, the fan speed may now automatically lower to reduce the sound of ambient noise during a phone call. Adjust the accent lights by changing the brightness and color to your preferences. Use night only to turn the accent lights on when dim conditions are detected outside. Right, to customize, go to lights and accent lights. Zoom meetings, right, now default to full screen when your car is in park. You can also log in with QR code. Okay. Watch helpful tutorial videos in the Tesla Theater. Tesla mic is now supported in conjunction with availability in the Tesla store. What does that mean? What? Control search now, surfaces, climate related features, and navigation when searching for an address. Interesting. Okay, so those are the updates for now. I guess we still gotta wait for the self-driving stuff. It's still doing some updates here. I don't know what it's doing, but okay, now it says it's up to date, but this is still showing this for some reason. It doesn't do anything. Schedule, so you can see what it does. You can tell it when to charge, you can tell it when to precondition, and okay, it turned itself off, so the updates are completed completely now. And what? How do I make this new thing go away? Repeat weekly charge. Monday to Sunday, 12 a.m. Yep. So I think that's everything, right? Everything's up to date. Software update as of 1:15 a.m. August 1st. Okay, so there we go. I don't know if that's going to change anything with how quick the battery drains when not in use. A lot of the times, I think a lot of it is this data collection thing, and probably because it's still training, like the neural networks and stuff for self-driving, it's probably using a lot of energy sending driving information to Tesla. That's my guess for why it's draining so fast. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you see how Tesla improves their vehicles as time goes on, and I'll see you on the next one.